Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase fans were left heartbroken for a player on the ITV show this evening as they made an unfair observation during the popular quiz show. The Chase viewers were left with heavy hearts as a standout contestant was sent packing tonight. Shawn Wallace, the chaser, hailed the first player as the best player ever while regretfully sending him off empty-handed. Bradley Walsh introduced four hopefuls: Tom from Liverpool, Jessica from Lincoln, Felix from Ilfracombe, and Linda from Lowestoft, who teamed up to face the chaser in hopes of amassing a prize fund for the final challenge. The game kicked off brilliantly, with Tom from Liverpool nailing every question in the cash builder round, racking up £10,000. During the offer stage, Shawn urged Tom not to settle for the lower $3,000 option. Presenting a tempting $60,000 high offer, Shawn remarked, "Tom, you're probably one of the best players I've ever played against in my 14 years of the chase. Try this for size." After discussing with his teammates, Tom boldly chose the higher stake. Unfortunately, the subsequent round didn't go as planned, and he was caught just shy of the finish line, reports the Express. Shawn commended him, saying, "That was a superb effort. I'm telling you, I think you are the best player I've ever met." A gracious yet disappointed Tom responded, "I'll take that as a huge compliment, thank you. You've got to go for it, haven't you?" He left the stage with no regrets. Viewers were left heartbroken by the result. One fan took to Twitter, expressing their disappointment. "Heartbreak, unlucky, that's depressing for a Monday. Dang it, #TheChase." Another chimed in, "I am so disappointed. I wanted Tom to go through and everyone else to go low so that Twitter/X would explode into a fit of rage. #TheChase." A third viewer commented, "So unfair. They definitely got the questions out of the hard box for Tom. Clever lad. #TheChase." Another added, "The Shawn Wallace did himself a huge favor knocking out Tom. #TheChase." A fifth viewer lamented, "Unlucky Tom, deserved to get through, especially when you see people scrape through with little or no knowledge. #TheChase." It was supposed to be just another tense episode of The Chase, but what unfolded left fans across the country reaching for tissues and voicing frustration in equal measure. Tuesday's episode introduced 28-year-old Daisy from Liverpool, a bubbly, soft-spoken nursery teacher with a nervous smile and a twinkle in her eye. From the moment she stepped up for the cash builder round, viewers were hooked, not just by her charming personality, but also by something deeper, her genuine vulnerability. Daisy managed to rack up a respectable £4,000, despite visibly trembling at the podium. Bradley Walsh, ever the supportive host, encouraged her with warm banter and gentle jokes. "You've got this, Daisy. You've already won over the nation," he said with a wink. But it wasn't until Daisy faced chaser Anne Haggerty, aka the Governess, that the tide turned, and not in her favor. As the head-to-head began, viewers quickly picked up on something troubling. Daisy appeared overwhelmed, stammering at questions and second-guessing herself. She buzzed in too early on a Shakespeare question and fumbled a basic geography answer. Anne, ever composed, glided through the questions with cold precision. What broke fans' hearts wasn't just Daisy's early exit, but what many labeled an unfair imbalance. "She clearly got way harder questions than the rest of the team," one viewer posted on X, formerly Twitter. "Poor girl never stood a chance. That was brutal." Another added, "I've watched The Chase for years. That was one of the most uneven question sets I've seen. Daisy deserved better." In fact, a side-by-side analysis from fans showed that while Daisy was asked about obscure poets and economic theory, her teammate, who later faced the same chaser, got pop culture and sports questions. The contrast was stark. After her elimination, Daisy smiled through teary eyes. "I'll take that as a huge compliment. Thank you," she said quietly, before walking off to a chorus of sympathetic applause. Bradley gave her a quick side hug, visibly emotional. "He'll be someone's favorite contestant," he murmured to the camera. Fans weren't done. Hashtags like Justice for Daisy and The Chase Fix It Soon began trending, with many demanding the show review how it balances difficulty during head-to-head rounds. Some even tagged ITV, urging them to issue a statement. A few seasoned fans offered perspective, suggesting the question sets are randomly generated and the imbalance was just unfortunate. Still, the mood remained somber. "She was so sweet, so genuine," one commenter wrote. "She didn't just lose, she was overwhelmed, and we all felt it." As the episode wrapped up and the remaining contestants battled on, the spotlight had already shifted. Daisy, with her quiet courage and unlucky draw, had made a lasting impression. While the chase thrives on its highs and lows, this was a rare moment where losing felt like something much deeper than just missing out on prize money. It felt personal.